Welcome back, everyone. We are back at it again. Yes, sir. Hold on. I'm thirsty. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot. So right now, something has crawled into my throat. Well, I say right now, it was like a week ago. Something crawled into my throat and died there, and it's not letting go. So I'll just have to deal with that. But now we get to talk about this ever so entertaining little thing called Furry Roleplay here. If you haven't, go ahead and watch the first video. I explain how I relate to Furry Roleplay and a little bit of my background on why I care so much. I'll put a link to that first video in the description. So let's not waste any time. You know the rules. We're gonna look at some bad roleplay posts and replies and general naughty behavior, and we're gonna laugh at it. Only because deep down inside, we're definitely not any better. It's just we don't express it like these people do. Speaking of which, I will start this off with a confession, in that this picture here used to be my phone background for about 6 months. I'm surprised people didn't give me a lot more shit for it. Like, the art is nice. The hearts and all that are pretty cute. Kind of fits with the whole Undertale thing, especially the heart right in her eye for artistic liberty. But then you get down to her boobs and the fact that she apparently lost quite a bit of weight, or it's just that weight moved way up into her fun bags. Seriously, why was this my phone wallpaper? What was wrong with me? Whatever, let's read the dang thing already. Hey, I'm looking for someone to be her, the mother. You realize she has a name, right? It's Toriel. You don't just have to call her the mother. I mean, that's what she is, but she has a name. You don't just call her the mother in the game. And I will be her goat child. And if the character's too busty, I can find another photo for you to be. Honestly, not that bad. At least they're considerate and realize that this may come across as pretty, direct about their intentions. Look, I personally find this character attractive, but the whole incest thing, not really my kind of thing. I'm probably not gonna look past all this terrible grammar too. Anyway, I'll pass. Do you remember that little romance school that was kind of dubious in its intentions? Well, this next one is pretty straightforward, thankfully. I would like to do a school furry roleplay where the guy is sent to a school in mating season to see how they can be in an environment together. Yeah, just go ahead and throw the guy in there just to see what happens. Social experiment. Also, is our guy here, is he supposed to be human or furry? Because I'm assuming that you can't just throw a random male furry character into an all furry school and have that be interesting during mating season. I'm going to assume that this person has thought up the exotic idea of having the furries here entirely be just the sex objects, and the human be the normal everyday man that has to deal with such exotic stuff like furries. This is a completely original topic that has never been explored ever. I wonder where this is going to go. Any forms of roleplay welcome, all lines as well as preferably females, but males who play as females also welcome. Did I talk about this last episode? The thing where you have to be the same gender you identify in real life as the character you play as or roleplay as? Because obviously you just don't want to make someone feel gay. Oh no! But at least this person's comfortable with it. Ooh, okay. Yeah. What the fuck is your problem? It's a roleplay. It's not real life. You're not gonna see their face at all. And it doesn't matter. It's all in your head and going onto the text, and it's all the mind theater. It shouldn't matter what they are in real life unless you're just that vain and that horny. Sorry, I got a little personal there. As Sam walks through the school, he sees many girls, but when he spots your character, he thinks that she might be someone interesting to talk to, and so he approaches her. Hay. She's a horse. She eats hay. I think that's a pun. Why else would that have quotations suspiciously around the single word? This can be either smut or romance. Yeah, because those can't coexist at the same time. Are you saying there's no romance in smut or erotica? What have you been reading? So please comment if interested, blah 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 blah. Whatever, just get this out of my face. You're basically racist and fetishizing towards furries. I'm just gonna say that. Cancelled. Bye. Hey, do you remember Inuyasha? I don't. I think I watched 1 or 2 episodes when it was on Toonami or Adult Swim or whatever section of Cartoon Network it was syndicating on. But anyway, here's Sashomaru, aka Fish Daddy. Gotta blur out that butt crack, by the way. It kind of looks like this isn't Facebook, actually. Oh, by the way, I should mention, speaking of Facebook, these images were all brought to you by Bad Roleplayers, brought to you by the Cafe Death Fiction group. They run a page on Facebook, and it's all basically user-submitted bad roleplay posts and stuff and all that. If you have any screenshots of cringy or bad roleplayers, you can email me, send them to me on Telegram, DM them to me on Twitter. Anyway, back to Fish Daddy. So this looks like it was, what is it, Amino? Yeah, one of the Amino apps, the one for roleplay or whatever. This person gives the rating of 5 stars to their own OC. Yeah. What I like? Beautiful people. Dislike? Clothes. Sexuality? Bisexual. Hair? Silver and thigh length. Silky smooth. Body build? Outrageously muscular. No. That's not what outrageously muscular means. This is what outrageously muscular means. This is just toned swimmer body or something. Athletic tone or something. Oh, gotta tag him as gorgeous too. Personality? Huge ass flirt. He's gonna flirt with your ass. Literally. Gotta get some brown nosing up in there. And then he's gonna chomp on it too. So Fish Daddy is a water-inclined being. He can turn into any sea creature, but is always rainbow in color when he does so. Nice. In his humanoid form, he has silver thigh-length silky hair with multicolored rainbow eyes, not featured here, and he never wears clothes. It's like a more human version of the fish guy from The Shape of Water, but like also totally Sashomaru from Inuyasha. It's almost as though he is allergic to them. Also, his 10-inch, 2.5-inch wide shaft is always erect. That is not healthy. With something that big that you're packing, and it's always erect, no. You would go dizzy and f***ing die if it was always erect. That's why you should go to your doctor. Fish Daddy. Yes, I know. Go ahead and throw the heart eyes emoji there. He has issues. And one of them is how bad he needs to eat ass. Every girl and guy he meets, he tries to romance. Can this player nature be tamed? Probably not, because this was written by a 13-year-old girl, raging on her hormones, lusting over anime daddies. Like, okay, I realize this isn't very furry. It's just, the name is, it's called Fish Daddy, and he can shapeshift into sea creatures. I think that counts. Even just a little bit. Anyway, I'm going to rate this fish poop. So as per quota, we have to have at least one Sonic roleplay in here. So for some reason, this starts out with a little starter of conversation between Zog and Shadow. Not Rouge, but Zog or Zoog. OCs, I swear. So sexy Batwoman flies up to Shadow. My Shadow. Lovely evening to go treasure hunting, isn't it? Shadow, if you mean searching for the Chaos Emeralds, then yes, I guess so. Blushes a little. Then we have the other OC, LM, hiding behind a wall. But why? I thought she loved me. Oh. I thought I did everything right. I don't want to be alone. Not anymore. What does he have that I don't? Guns? He has a gun. Yeah, you gotta run. He has a gun. You have to run. So the mission here seems to be that we're going to play some sort of heartbreak or deep and tragic romance in the Sonic universe between 2 OCs and 1 canon Sonic OC. Tell me I'm wrong. I do like the twist that this is started out as lesbian and then, whoops, bisexual the Bat suddenly wants to get some of Shadow. I don't mind the art either. It's, I mean, the character models are okay. The background and everything else, not so much. But I'm not gonna pick it apart too much. It's alright. Anyway. So something that shows up on quite a few of Bad Roleplayers pages are just really lazy ones. Ones that have a reference character or image that is far more interesting and tells far more than what the words could ever describe that are attached to it. For example, here, Stolen Art, very popular furry artist down there. Don't worry, I'll tape over the pasties right there. There we go. But yeah, this is a nice character design, even if it's stolen. Don't do that. Try not to do that. It's all luminescent and kind of rave candy aesthetic here. And what does our opening poster, our OP, start off with? Stretches, feeling bored, laying in the grass. First of all, there is no grass. It is all shadows. Second of all, is that really it? Is that really all you can think of, sir, ma'am, they? This is just disappointing. And unfortunately, it happens far too often because people are either new or just don't care that much and they just throw out whatever they think. Even if it's just one line that barely says anything, I could excuse it for being someone's newest foray into this furry roleplay thing, but don't do this. It's bad. It's lazy. I don't like it. 3 tips right there. All right, what else do we have? Now this one is just confusing because we have 2 images right here, 2 screenshots of a owl that's been colored in, probably a base or some sort of like coloring book app thing. Not a fan of the color choice really. But then the text above, anyone wanna be in an evil roleplay where people get tied up and shit. So wait, do they get tied up and forced to poop while they're tied up? That's a little kinky. It's not the worst thing ever. Not my thing. Also, are you gonna do that to the birds? What's going on with the birds? Who's gonna do the tying up? Is it the one with the blue thumbs and the Christmas lights attached to their body? Or is it the one with the way too bright and ugly colors colored right onto their feathers and crap? Who's gonna do the tying up? Who's gonna be evil? Is it the bird? Is it the bird? Also, watch your YouTube videos. Why do you have so many notifications from YouTube? Oh, and charge your phone. Seriously, 39%? You degenerate. You bum. Charge your phone. I think we have time for one more. So I have no real hard experience with the BDSM community, but I respect them. So we'll end this on a more respectful note. So we have Daddy Dom Little Girl Roleplay, first of all. If you didn't know, there are different sort of roleplays within BDSM relationship. One where someone acts as a big father figure and one acts as a hyper-feminized little girl figure. That's the Daddy Dom Little Girl, or DDLG. Not to be confused with DDLC or DLC. But this one is a little weird. This is a mad scientist's lab rat. You're gonna make the rat your little girl? What? Name Lil, age 18, looks 5, due to a genetic meddling. Ooh, no. Like, I get the fact that some people find it a little weird that some of the BDSM little roleplay involves one person acting as an underage person, but they're not an actual underage person, are they? In this essence, you can tell that there's 2 functional adult human beings that are just doing a little roleplay. This, however, this looks like actual pedophilia and actual just wrong. Let's see how this is justified. So we got looks, green eyes, red hair, nothing else I guess. Likes hedgehogs, Velcro, bells, and goldfish crackers. Dislikes tasers, restraints, and potions. But unfortunately, I feel like those are the ones that are going to be used on the little rat. Oops. But yeah, this is just bizarre and uncomfortable. I don't like it. I've said that a lot with these posts, but this takes the cake. It takes the rat's ass. So that's all for today. I hope you survived it like I did. And if you want to watch more and cringe along with me, then go ahead and maybe subscribe to my channel. I think I'm just gonna make this a monthly thing. This is just way too interesting and fun to not do. But anyway, this has been Lightning Runner, here with Bad Furry Roleplayers, and I'll see you in the next video, which should be another vlog where I go to an amazing garden over here in Suzhou. So, talk to you later, bye bye. And don't do any weird things to your pet rat, that's just wrong.
Can't you see I am here waiting? You and me, we can take on the world. Chaos control!